Every market has people moving in, but most realtors ignore relocation. The agents who own it become the go-to choice for out-of-state buyers. Today I'm going to break down how you could dominate the relocation in 2026 because relocation clients are some of the most motivated buyers out there. So I'll show you how to position yourself as a relocation expert, where to find relocation leads, and what kind of content actually attracts them. So why is relocation a gold mine? Relocation clients are serious and motivated, and they're not tire kickers. And usually when relocation happens, they're moving because a job transfer or they want to move into a new state and they need to buy quickly. Corporation relocations or out-of-state buyers often move from higher price markets. For example, California. We know California has one of the highest taxes, but they want to, maybe they're sick of fires or whatever, and they want to move to a place that doesn't have fires, a higher tax. New York, for example, high city taxes. Illinois, Chicago. Texas is probably just getting overpopulated because lots of people moved there during the pandemic, and now they're like, all right, I need to, it's getting oversaturated. I want to go somewhere that's not oversaturated or something that can have a lifestyle for me to enjoy. And they need a realtor online they could trust, which could be you. And what's happening is that most of these agents are like chasing like cold leads and their own backer, but relocation gives you a lot of warm leads from other markets that nobody's competing. And that's why if you build your channel and you talk about things of your local community, and people are online every single day searching for places to move, lifestyle, they use Google to figure out whatever. And if you cater your channel and talk about your niche or be hyper local, and if someone comes across your channel, they are going to reach out to you. So how to position yourself as a relocation expert. So first thing you want to do is you want to create a relocation guide. Make it like PDF, and also to find a way how to capture information. If you have a YouTube channel and you put, for example, I live in Denver, so like moving to Denver, and let's say someone comes across your channel and they like what you have put out there, and you can say, hey, download my free relocation guide, click on that link, they'll fill out their information, then you give them your relocation guide, moving to Denver or whatever city, and now you capture information, and now it's a lead, and you can follow up with them and say, hey, I got your information, you are planning to move to what, and now you can stay at top of mind and follow up and send them relocation. Maybe you can add them to your email list, etc. Another thing you do, you want to create moving content, like videos like moving to your city, or 10 things I like about this city, pros or cons of this city. Every relocation videos you could do about your city. Best site to use is ChatGPT. What are the 10 videos that I could talk about my city that I should create on my YouTube channel? And by you doing this, it makes you, the go-to relocation expert. Also, to leverage other people's YouTube channel and see what they're creating for content and get their information, make your own, and use ChatGPT to give you good talking points for you to create this content. And if you do this thing, it will just help you build that channel. Make sure you talk about lifestyle, neighborhoods, cost of living, not just homes. Talk about every little thing you need to talk about that city. Another step, SEO and website. Like, you want to optimize your site, like relocation to that city or moving to that city realtor. For example, I have a YouTube channel called Living in Denver, Colorado by Depot Phillips. Then also have a Google my business page of living into that city, and put after that as a realtor. If you have any questions about it, reach out to me and I'd be glad to help you out. And it's very important for you to, talk about you want to have like a relocation guide, you want to have a contact form, blog posts about the neighbor. Like, you want to be hyper focused, hyper local in that community, because the more content you talk about that city, when people are searching, they can at your videos, see your videos and reach out to you. It's like, hey, I saw this video of you talking about, for example, I live in Denver, and you talked about good points. And the cool thing about it, they are going to watch more than one videos. And if you put good content, they're going to continue watching. And when they're ready to move or relocate, they're going to reach out to you as that agent. So it's very important for you to be hyper focused. Make every relocation video you can of the platforms out there, so when people are watching it, they could reach out to you. And you want to have testimonials from relocation clients for social proof. So if you worked with a client and they are a person moving to your city or relocating, have them do that. So when people look and search, they'll read your testimonial. Like, oh, this person worked with you and they were relocating, for example, from California to your city. Another thing for you to do is partner up with a lot of HR department and corporate partners. Like you want to reach out to like local HR departments for major companies, good relocation companies, hospitals, and tech companies, because depending on where you're at, like for example, the city I live in is Denver. We have lots of travel nurses and we have lots of tech that's growing. So if you can find a way to get to these HR people and talk to them and say, hey, do you guys have a relocation expert or agent you're working with? If not, are you looking for other agents to add to the network? Another thing for you to do is LinkedIn. LinkedIn networking is very good. You want to connect with HR directors, recruiters, relocation managers, and on LinkedIn, you want to post like weekly tips or things about moving to your city, because people search LinkedIn for jobs, which we know, but also if they are moving or relocating or a company sending there, if you post a consistent video about your city, you never know who's watching it, unless say maybe an HR person watches, or maybe a person moving from a city to another city comes across your post on LinkedIn, they'll reach out to you as well. So it's very important to build content, spread it in every social media channel, because some people might watch stuff on Facebook, people might be on Instagram, TikTok, whatever, you never know. Spread it on all platforms and put it in there. And put keywords, moving from California to this or Texas to this. And say like, hey, I specialize in relocation buyers moving to my city, Denver. If you have any clients relocating here, I'd love to be a referral partner. And then you want to have a referral sheet with all the agents in your market too, so you can send them deals going the other way. Or communicate with agents in a different market. Like, hey, do you have someone moving from California to Denver? I want to be their referral partner. Also let them know like, hey, I have built a YouTube channel, online presence of everything about my city. And if you have that client moving to Denver, you could show them my YouTube channel of all the videos I've talked about it. And the cool thing about it is that if you do that, you'd be surprised the amount of referrals that you're getting. I have agents reach out to me because they come across my YouTube channel. It's like, wow, you are on top of your game because you talk about fun things in Denver or family activities or hikes. And they send it to a client, and now they're sending referrals. So if you could do that, you'd be surprised the amount leads will happen. So content consistency wins. If you build your content and you're being very consistent, you could build traction. And what the agents do is they post once, get no attraction, and quit. You have to think about this. This is a long-term game play. As I said, you are building for future business, and be consistent, because on YouTube, the content is evergreen. It's going to be there for a long time. And if you keep on posting and posting and posting, and do this, commit to one video per week. Do it for a whole calendar year. Then if you can commit that for a calendar year, then do 2 videos per week. But the whole thing is being consistent. Because what happens is that I'm guilty for this as well too, because you will post videos being very consistent, then you'll get burned out, then you stop, or things will come out. Work on something that you could be consistent and stick to it. And because as I say, if you can be consistent and you build it, and there's so much videos, and now with AI, it can help you with so much video topics. Back in the days, I had to do search for video topics or content and spend endless of hours creating content. If you commit to 1 video per week on relocation topics like cost of living, best suburbs, new construction, which new construction is hot because people do love new construction builds, and there's lots of new construction builds offering lots of incentives out there, and talk about what's going on. And you can also repurpose your content on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, and keep your brand consistent, and always have call to action. Show people next steps. So when they watch a video, next step. And when someone types, for example, moving to your city, you want to show up everywhere. Relocation clients are moving anyway. And the only question is that, are they moving with you? And these are the things that you want to keep in mind. Like relocation is a goldmine, and you want to position yourself as the relocation expert. And when you position as a relocation expert, you want to build partnership with agents from other states, or people locally, or businesses, or have people move it into your state. If you're not working or position yourself as a relocation expert, you're leaving deals behind. So if you want help building your relocation strategy, or learn how to get consistent leads, out-of-state buyers, DM me, and I will walk you through the full system. Thank you, and I'll see you again.